So yes, guys, what are we discussing in yesterday's session? Um, yes, Damini is there and some new joinee that is Banro. Hi, good morning. So let's take a recap of yesterday and then we will be doing it. Just 1 second. So yesterday we discussed entire overview of data analysis and what are the course modules, the job opportunities, and why you have to join with us, what are the advantages, then entire learning process flow. Correct. This is what we discussed in yesterday's session. Okay. Uh, Now we understood what is data analysis, why it is important, and how to do it and all. Correct. Now let me explain you what module we are going to start. We are going to start Excel. So let me help you in explaining you the agenda. So any doubts from yesterday's session? And I can see one new joinee, that is Fag Banu. Good morning. Have you gone through the yesterday session recording?
Good morning. No, I didn't get yesterday's recording.
Okay, that is the main part of the demo. So I wish once you go across that demo, then you will understand how things will be looking like, why you have to become a data analyst and what is the importance. Everything will be covered in yesterday's session. Okay, so
Okay.
just
Can I ask a question, please?
yes, yes, go ahead and ask a question.
Yeah. How can I get yesterday's demo session?
Okay, I
I'm
didn't understand.
asking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can I get yesterday's demo
You
video
okay? How can you get the recording? Correct.
and recording?
Recording.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
our admin team will be sending you the recording. You
Okay.
just share your details in the chat box, maybe your mail ID, something. I'll note
Okay.
down and I'll give my admin team, and they will be
Okay.
helping you out how to, do everything and all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just shared my email on the chat.
Yes, yes, yes. I have just note down this so that you can go through the demo and then you can take a decision because it's a main part of the demo. And today we will be taking one class as well. Um, so today in the yesterday's class, you can view and you can take a decision. Correct.
I have one more question.
Yes, go ahead.
So I want to ask if there will be like a simulated project that we can work on in the duration of the
Yes.
program. Maybe like would there be a simulated project that we can showcase as part of our experience working as a data analyst?
Yeah, this is completely related to data analyst. Okay.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
course duration, what are the modules we will be teaching, everything I have covered yesterday itself. But
Okay.
still, I
Okay.
can take a very quick recap for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And then I will be also telling you. So yesterday we didn't cover the in-depth syllabus, correct? Even the so we are going to cover the in-depth syllabus. What we are going to cover, all those things we will be covering. So let me go ahead and answer your questions first, and then we will be starting up with the remaining things. Okay? Yeah. So let me take a plain Excel sheet and let me tell you. First of all, you asked about the course duration and modules, right? Uh, we are teaching Advanced Excel, MySQL, Power BI, Python, and Git. Okay. So I'll be teaching you this many modules. The course duration would be 2 months, approx 15 days. It might take 15 days extra. So all these modules, syllabus, I'm going to tell you now. So coming to Excel. Oh, you guys are not able to see my screen, right? I'm sorry. Let me share. Let me share. So I was just typing this so far, like, advanced Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, and Git. The course duration is somewhere around 2 months, 15 days. Screen is not shared. Sorry. Thank you, Damini. So this is what we are going to cover. Okay. Now let me tell you about the agenda. The first part in Excel. A fab, right? A fag banner. I can call you like a fag. I can call you like that.
Yeah, just call me Femi. Just call me Femi. 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 Femi is
Fam
fine.
Femi.
Femi.
Okay, Femi.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Femi.
Yes.
So,
Right.
Femi, yesterday you didn't attended, so the continuation would be little bit difficult, but though I'll try to make understand it. Like, Femi, we will be going and covering something related to life cycle of data analysis. So something related to that. That syllabus only we will be covering in Excel, Power BI, Python, and all tools, even in your SQL and all. So coming to uh, coming to Excel, this is what we are going to deal. Like, its introduction part, like MS Office, its similarities, and what is the what we use, like, some statistical functions like control enter, even your flash fill series. All these are nothing but some
I,
static.
I, I don't want to. I don't want to take us back. I have experience with most of all these things. Okay. So let me not delay. Let me not delay us. If I watch the video, I can recap everything that you taught yesterday, because I'm seeing the outline of the program right now. These are things that I'm very much familiar with. So I don't want to draw us back. If you understand what I'm saying, yeah, you can
I
just
understood,
continue
Femi.
from.
So
Yeah,
this
so
is a
I'll look
part
at,
of
I'll watch the
a
video and I
okay. This
can
is a
pick up.
part of a demo. Even there is another student is also there, right? Damini. This is a part of demo.
Okay, okay,
Within 5 minutes, I can wrap up this and we'll get into a class. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So guys, this is for everyone. We always start our data with statistics, means static way, and we get into a dynamic way. So there would be two different ways, right? Like, basics. In a basics means we will be covering your static method. Means static means what, where a human intervention is needed. That way we will be doing, and next we will be completing in a dynamic way. Correct. So like that, initially for a week, all these are like in introduction part, you will go with a statical functions, like, one time use, how to automate your reports and all. Then we get into a dynamic formulas, like, arithmetic formulas, logical functions, and different kinds of lookup. You can see lookup, VLOOKUP, and lately there is a one more lookup got introduced, X lookup. Even we are covering that, and also your advanced functions like logical functions, lookup function, data validation, date and time functions. This kind of data we will be using. And under visualization part, we will be telling conditional formatting. At least a day will take to cover entire conditional formatting. Then again, we will be showing you different charts, and we will be also helping you how to build a dashboard using a big data, like, how to prepare reports and all. After that, we will be also introducing your Power Pivot, First with pivot table, then your Power Pivot, and then Power Query. Okay, we don't focus much on Power Query in Excel because in Power BI there is separate 1 week session we will be having in Power BI, because Power Query belongs to even in Excel and even in your Power BI. So Power Query is added in a Excel and it's a component in a Power BI. So we are going to cover those as well. Like that, we will be completing our Excel, finally building a report and dashboard. Then comes your SQL. We all know what is SQL. SQL is a programming language. And if you just learn SQL with MySQL tool, you can easily master your SQL server, I mean MS SQL server, and you can also master your Oracle, Fox Pro, all this kind of other products, right? So here we will be starting with databases and normalization. Then we'll get into multiple, what kind of commands are there, data types are there, because these are the most important commands. Without this we can't do anything. And then you will be having your DDL commands. We are going to explain all DDL and DML, DQL, DCL, all these commands in detail like this. After completing it, we explore few operators which will help you in giving the output to the business problems. And most of the aggregated functions like this, count, sum, average, min, max, and all. We have two ways, your aggregate functions and non-aggregate functions. We will be telling the difference between them, when to use your group by, when not to use your group by, and about where and having, difference between where and having, the most interview questions. So those kind of things we will be covering. And under constraints, we will be covering this. We totally have this many constraints like your default, unique, check, primary key, foreign key. So all this kind of constraints we will be covering, because it's a limitation to the SQL. It's more important one. After learning constraints, we'll get into join. We'll also teach you something like self join, cross join, apart from normal joins, with practical examples. Um, this is something I have already covered, detail in depth what our commands are there. And X indexes, views, stored procedures, functions, and also your subqueries, how to handle exceptional handles and triggers. All this we will be covering in your SQL. Okay, now coming to Power BI, right? So that's how we will be completing Excel and SQL. Later, we'll start off with Power BI. So we know what is a Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence tool. In Power BI, we have overall 5 components. Like instead of me explaining all this, let me go and just break this. We have few components in Power BI. That is your Power Query. Okay, Power Query, and Power Pivot, Power View, and also Power BI Services, then your Power BI desktop. Okay. So guys, if you remember in yesterday's session, who attended yesterday's session, like Vinay, Damini, Rahul, I hope you guys attended yesterday's session, right? If you remember, so I'm just uh, typing this. In a life cycle of data analysis, Femi, you can also listen this, try to understand. So what I said, the first step is collection of data. What I said second would be a transformation of data. What is transformation of data mean? Transformation of data is nothing but cleaning your data. Transformation of data is nothing but you're trying to clean your data. Okay, that is your second one. And third thing is your data mining. Data mining is nothing but you're trying to give solutions to the business problems. And your data visualization, data visualization. So we know any output, like the business problem you're trying to put in a pictorial representation is known as your data visualization. So after in data visualization, after you build your dashboards and reports, what we will be going to do, we are going to share it to the end user. Okay, Femi, I have wrapped up in 2 to 3 minutes, but yesterday I have given a very depth information about this point. This is nothing but a life cycle of a data analysis, how we are going to prepare a report being a data analyst. Okay, now I am going to connect this with Power BI. Okay, Power BI components, how it will be going to work. Okay, I'm going to connect to this. Okay, guys, if not understanding, please ask. So, yesterday I told collection of data. You can collect data using your Power BI desktop and also your Power Query. Okay, you can collect data using your Power BI desktop and also your Power Query. And then transformation is what? Cleaning. So mostly for cleaning purpose, we use Power Query. Power Query is used for cleaning purpose. What does this mean? Power Query is meant for. So let me remove this arrow. Last I'll keep. Power Query is meant for your transformation of data. What does it mean? Power Query is here. It is nothing but ETL tool, which means extract, transform, load. Okay, it's a ETL tool which is known for extract, transform, load. Okay, fine. So, your Power Query is useful for collecting the data from multiple data sources. At the same time, it is also useful for doing a transformation of data. Then next, we will be using Power Pivot for giving a business problems, means which is useful for data mining and also data modeling. Yesterday, I might have not covered this because in one go, it would be difficult for you guys to understand what is data modeling. Okay, so I'll explain you what is data modeling. So first of all, data mining is what yesterday we have listened, right? Data mining is nothing but giving a solutions to the business. Either we can do a drag and drop or we use a language called DAX, which is known as data analysis expression. We use a DAX in order to give output to the business. So there we will be using a Power Pivot. In Power Pivot, we will be also using a data modeling, which will help you to form a relationship between multiple tables. Okay, fine. So let me explain you concept called data mining. So far it is clear. Damini, are you clear, Damini? Able to connect with yesterday's session?
Yes.
Yes. Vinay and Rahul, you both also joined yesterday's session?
No, I
Oh,
joined just
yes.
today. No, ma'am. Today is first
Okay,
session.
Rahul is also today's session. So it is little bit difficult to understand, but go through the recording. I'll make sure you'll get the recording, Rahul. Okay.
Okay.
Vinay, you're understanding, right? Vinay, any doubts so far, Vinay?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You're good. Okay. Femi, any doubts so far, Femi?
No doubt at all.
Perfect. So, as I said, data mining is what here? Data mining is nothing but giving a business solution to the by writing DAX or by doing a drag and drop, we give a solution to the business. And at the same time, there is another concept called data modeling. So what is a data modeling? For example, if you guys remember in yesterday's session, I'm saying we will be collecting data from multiple tables. Okay, we will be collecting data from multiple tables. So let me understand, these are the 4 or 3 tables. Okay, maybe we are trying to collect from 4 different tables. Okay, 4 different tables. So these are the 4 different tables. So let's understand anything related to product analysis. Yesterday also I have given same example, right? So related to products, data is stored here, products table, and related to customer data is stored here, and related to some places like region, whatever the region's data is stored here. Just try to understand this way. We have 3 different tables. One is your products table. Another one is which stores the location like region, country, state, city. And just assume the data is very big, so we are storing in a different tables. And one more thing is your customer data. And here it talks about sales, profit, purchases, and all. So if someone is asking, a requirement might be like this. If someone is asking, can you show me product, sorry, top 10 products. It is our yesterday's KPIs, right? Top 10 products. And someone is also asking you, can you also tell me what is the top 5 customers? Okay, and show me region wise sales. So these are the 3 KPIs. The business is asking to give you these 3 KPIs. How can you do this? For first concept, top 10 products means you should know which product is getting sold. Okay, it means there would be always a common column between this table. So we need to make a connection between this table. Okay, let me make a connection between this table. Okay, we are trying to form a relationship between these 2 tables, so we can get products data from this table and sales data from this table. Only when we know top sales, then only we can get top 10 products. Okay, in the same wise, top 5 customers. So even purchase details is there here, right? Then how can you get the purchase details? You can get only when you understand the purchase details, right? Let me draw a picture like this. Okay, so if you're getting the purchases from this data and customers data, then only you can go and get top 5 customers. How can you combine this both tables with a common column? Maybe you have your order ID, here also some sorry, here you have customer ID, here you have a customer ID, the connection is done. Here you might have a product ID, here you will be having a product ID, the connection is done. Okay, here you have a location ID, here location ID, and here also the connection would be done. Okay, fine. There is a connection between these tables. So we are dragging region from this table, sales from this table, and we got a region wise sales. So we are able to build one model. What is a model? Putting these 4 tables together, this picture is known as a model. We basically call it as a star schema. When you join sessions, I will explain you what is star schema and snowflake schema. Okay, so here we are trying to connect 4 different tables with a common column. Okay, here the common column might be product ID, customer ID, location ID, whatever it is, and we are going to answer this output. Where we can do this with the help of a component called power pivot. Am I clear, guys? Clear? Any doubts?
Yes, you are clear.
Clear. Good. Everyone like Damini, Mohan, Rahul, Vinay, everyone is clear. Correct, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is what your data mining and modeling we are going to do. And then next you have a power view. So let's understand, we got this output for first one, top 10 products. Let me make a space. You're clear. So I'm deleting this. So for first one, like your top 10 products, right? For first one, maybe you're using some chart called a column chart. Okay, you are showing top 10 products like this. Okay, this is a column chart. And for next one, might be you're showing a bar chart like this. Okay, top 5 customer. And for region wise sales, maybe you're trying to show a pie chart. Okay, like this. Okay, maybe north, south, west, east, and all. So this is your bar chart. This is your column chart. I'm just trying to put some diagram here. That's all. So you got answer using power pivot. Maybe here as I said, drag and drop, or maybe you're using your DAX language. Okay. In Power Query. Okay, sorry. Yeah, for in power pivot. Okay, here, right? In Power Pivot, maybe you're using a DAX language. Let me write here DAX we use in Power Pivot. And for Power Query, we use a language called M language, okay? Which will help you in cleaning the data. So using this requirement, you given the answer and answer you portrayed in a form of a pictures like donut chart, pie chart, waterfall chart, whatever. So that is known as your data visualization. Now, data visualization can be done with the help of which component? This Power View component. Data visualization can be done with the help of which component? Power View component. Okay. And once you prepare this dashboard and reports, then you will be doing your Power BI services. So what is Power BI services, guys? Power BI services is nothing but it's a online platform where we go and publish or share our reports to the end user. Okay, where we go and share our reports to the end user. So Power BI service is a real-time thing. For this you need a license. Then you can ask, ma'am, then how can I get real time? Because we don't want her to buy any license. Of course, why do we invest money for a license just for practicing sake? Then how, ma'am? Power BI desktop is free, but Power BI services is not free. But there is something called, if you have a Microsoft account or any Office account, with the help of that credentials, we can go and we can go and log in, which will help you to give 45 days free trial. Okay, so we will be doing this Power BI services at the end of the session, maybe last 1 week, something like that. We'll go and work on a real time. There, I will tell you how can you create applications, workflows, workspaces, how can you work on a same workspace, all these different kinds of things. I will be going and helping you. Okay, and now what is a Power BI desktop? Power BI desktop is a software, a client software where you go and perform all these above steps. Okay, clear till here, all these above steps.
Yes.
Any doubt so far, Damini, Mohan, Femi, Rahul, Vinay?
It's clear.
Any doubts?
I am clear.
Good. Fine. Now, that's about Power BI. I can at the end of the session, I'll show you how Power BI looks like. Then that's what we will be learning in Power BI, like different concept DAX and different Power BI services, visuals. Now you will be able to understand this. I'll give you this agenda. Let me copy paste. Okay, you can even get from the admin team. And you have a Python. I'll be teaching in Python different data frames, like different Matplotlib, Seaborn, NumPys, libraries, and how to get data, how to write data, everything in Python as well. I'll be teaching. Okay. So now, let me go and share you guys my file. And let us start with day one Excel. We are not, because we have very less time. We can't waste a lot of time just in theory. So, what you guys can do, go and download this day one file. I'm going to give you. Once download, please confirm. Okay, we will be going and practicing it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, just download and be ready. And just confirm in a chat box and give me 2 minutes. We will be starting up. Everyone download. Guys, done with downloading, everyone?
Yes.
Um,
Okay, fine. Yes,
can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Tell me.
Um, I'm going to have a little bit of problem with downloading that because the my time zone is like around 2:08 a.m. here now in the US, and I'm usually not at home at this time, so I'm not in front of my computer right now. I can only use my phone at this moment. But what I will always do is when I get back home, I can always follow everything that we do on the video. So I don't know if there's a way you can probably forward the file to my email box so that I can always open it when I get in. I don't know
Okay,
if that's
definitely.
something we can do.
Okay, fine. So you want your Excel sheet for your email box. I'll tell
So yes,
admin team to do
yes.
that for you. So,
Okay,
Fanny, guys, you all know, right? This is a demo session. Maybe today and tomorrow we will be continuing, and then after you take a decision, you guys have been
okay,
merged to 10 o'clock batch. Means 1 hour back you're going, Fanny. You said now 2, 8 a.m. something like it goes 1 hour
yeah,
back for you. So 10 o'clock is this
yes,
session going to start soon. Maybe this week we will be taking up 11 o'clock. But 10 o'clock, you guys have to continue the entire session. Like
okay,
all next 2.5 months, whatever it is, like Power BI, SQL, whatever, all you're going to learn around 10 o'clock. This is for everyone, okay? It's only 10 o'clock batch.
okay.
Yeah. So I'll make sure I will be forwarding you Excel files.
Thank you very much. I will
Yeah.
appreciate it. So I can
Yes.
always go through the video. I will follow the class. Then later on, when I get home, I can always pull up the file and demonstrate everything that you have taught in
Correct.
class.
Correct.
Yes.
Because you're
Thank you.
having recordings, guys, and you're having even files with you. You can go, means if you think it's going late, you can even use your 1.5x speed and you can continue doing it. But encouragement would be for live sessions. So make sure you guys will join live sessions. Okay, very rare cases you can follow up the recordings. Recordings is the purpose of revision sake. Okay, live means immediately you guys can ask your doubts, right? Yeah. So, I'll be talking about this data types. Today is the first day, right? So let me go and ex explain you flash fill first. It's a very easy concept, and you will be happy to do this concept. So let's go and start with flash fill. So, as I already said, we are going to start anything with basics to advanced. Okay, anything with basics to advanced. Now, what people will always say basics, advanced level, what does it mean? If what is a basic means knowing about the tool, you're knowing about the Excel file, how it looks like, how you are going to work with it, like a small things, copy paste or whatever it is. But for me, basic means anything you can using some formula or function or any procedure, using that if you're getting a static result, that is known as a basic. What is a static result means? Human intervention is not needed all the time. Human intervention is not needed all the time. Okay, that is basic uh, static result. So here in static, human intervention is needed. Okay, and dynamic is not needed. Okay, next comes your dynamic. It is like automative. Okay, automatic reports or automatic result, you can say. You don't have to go and write your formula or write your function and again and again. So we maybe this entire week will go with a static result. So when to use your static result and when to use your advanced result. For example, your manager gives you some work. He will give you some Excel sheet and says, can you please update this information? I want in a 5 minutes. He'll give you like that only. So we are supposed to work it in a 5 or 10 minutes, but again, he'll say he will be not using this Excel sheet again. It's for one-time use. For one-time use, then you go with the static, go with this basic way. But he say it have to be updated on a daily basis, or it's a recurring practice. Recurring, you guys understand. Again and again, you have to get output for it. Then this static results are not useful. Static functions is not useful. In that way, we get into advanced. When we get into advanced, little bit we need to use our brain, little bit of formula would be some tricky, and we have to work on it. So this will start slowly in another week. Maybe next week we will be starting off this advanced one. Okay, so starting 1 week, you should get your hands on, means you should make your hands dirty. Whosoever don't have how to open, copy, paste, even save your Excel file, for them it's going to be more difficult. So you have to practice and practice till you become okay. I know what I can do with this Excel, right? So for that sake only we are starting with the static results. So here is one. Okay, so today's concept I'm going to teach you is flash fill. Now, you guys see this. Maybe your manager is giving you to fill up this data, and you have to read these headers every time. Okay, first thing is asking, can you get first name in a proper case? What does a proper case mean? Your first letter capital, followed by that remaining letters would be small. So you say capital letter S and remaining is Swati, and again M is capital and remaining is Matam. All other cases are small. Okay, so this is how you're getting. Now just imagine there are thousands of data. If I go and type like this manually, Prakash, Prakash, Rama and Chandran. See, already I'm doing some mistakes. Chandran, and again I'll go and say Suresh, Chigurpati, and Shravanthi, Chiruvellu, Virat, Kohli, AB, Manish. It looks like time waste, right? I'm wasting my time, even yours, even the business time. And of course, I'm a hardworking person. I can type like this. It's just a data entry I'm doing now. I'm a hardworking person. If I type this, it will take some weeks. If it's millions of data, no, it's not encouraged. So what we can do in order to fill this, we will be going and using a concept called flash fill. What it is? Flash fill. So I will go and first I'll write this in a proper case. Swati Matham. I'll say enter. Now I'll go and click your control E. See, you got everything in proper case. Yes or no? But he wanted only first name, right? Not entire name, only first name. Okay, let me come from the beginning. Okay, first name. Swati, only first name he want. Control E. See, I only got first name. And he wanted a last name in a proper case. Mattam. Again, what I'm pressing? Control E. What it is? Control E. Control E. Okay, again he wanted first name in capital letters. Swati. Control E. And he wanted a different pattern here. Last name, comma, first name. Okay, so it means Mattam, comma, Swati. See, I even can change the pattern. Understanding how much easy if you just click on Control E, it is trying to do a flash fill. There is some conditions, I will tell you that. Before that, guys, have you understood? Everyone, Damini, Femi, Rahul, Vinay, Mohan.
Yes, but you
Yes.
need to select the column first.
What it is, Damini?
Are you selecting the column, like the entire column?
No, I don't have to select the entire column. Okay, I'll come from the beginning again. Okay, I don't have to select the entire column. I just see my cursor I'm placing here. There is no selection. I place my cursor in a first row. Okay, and I'll just type, I just need first name, right? Like this, Swati. Okay, I clicked, after this I clicked enter and I say Control E.
Okay, okay, got it.
But again, we have some restrictions for this type. We again have some restrictions to follow this. So let me explain you those. So before that, let me know you guys understood so far or not. Any doubts so far? Understanding what is control E and everything?
Yes.
Is it from everyone? Anyone wanted me to repeat? No, right? Okay. So you have some limitations here. First is you need to follow same pattern. If the pattern is same, then only go for flash fill. If the pattern is same, then only go for flash fill. Your pattern should be same. See, in everywhere there are only two words with a delimiter called space between it. See, there is a delimiter separating two words. Correct. Even delimiter should be same. In one case it is space, another case it is underscore. No. So what are delimiter? Space is a delimiter. Underscore is a delimiter. Comma is a delimiter. So anything it is trying to separate forward slash backward slash, all these are your delimiters. Search Google what is delimiters. Okay. So it should have same delimiters. And if it is two words, all the names should have two words only. For example, here I have Swati Ramachandran. Here I have Virat Mahendra Kohli. No. Or ABC. No. It should be two words. That's all. And it should be leftmost columnar data. Till you go here, it will fetch data from your leftmost columnar data of that particular table, not this one or this one. Okay. And you should not leave gaps in between. For example, let me remove this again and I'll remove this Virat Kohli from here. Sorry. Okay. I'll just select this entire thing and I'll delete this data. Now see, I'll go and type Swati in a proper case and I'll say control enter. What is happening? It will not fill till here. Again, I have to type and again I should say flash fill. So this you're not supposed to leave a gap in an alternate column or alternate row. And you're looking for a static result, of course. Okay, let me get back. I'm doing Control Z will undo your action. So it had flash fill, right? If I automatically write something, anything like Arun Bona, you can't see Arun is here. Even if you try to get it, you'll get Santi but not Arun. So this is a static result, it's not a dynamic one. Understanding. But using this flash fill, not only you can fill the data, but you can even do lot more. See, there are many examples, email ID, websites, many examples. We'll explore it. Okay, let me create even a mail ID and give you time. You guys do it right now and let me understand how much you are able to follow. Okay. So here we have two names. I'll go and fill up this again, everything one more time. Last name in proper case, I'll say Matam. Control E. First name in capital letters, I'll say Swati. Control E. Last name, comma, first name, I'll say Matham, comma, Swati. Control E. Now I'm supposed to get email ID. So here, let's assume they are working for same company, maybe HSBC. So the last one, like at the rate of, instead of at the rate of gmail.com, we'll say hsbc.com. Your first name dot last name, and we'll do it in a lowercase. So let me type Swati dot Matam at the rate of gmail.com. Not Gmail, right? We can say Gmail or even HSBC, whatever, hsbc.com. See? Prakash.ramchandran@hsbc.com. So let's assume in your company 100 employees joined in one go and you have to generate their names with like first name dot last name at the rate of hsbc.com or at the rate of AMD, whatever it is. So it's easy, right? Just have their data and use flash fill. You don't have to type manually, isn't it? Everyone. Damini, Mohan, Femi, Rahul, Vinay. Yes,
Yes, yes.
perfect. So we have 7 more minutes. I'll give you at least 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Take your time. Try to finish this. Whosoever log in from laptop, finish this. Once done, let me know. We'll continue more. Okay? Yeah. I'm giving you guys time. Do it now. Yes. Any doubts? Anyone wanted to share screen? You're done. Mohan is done. Damini done with example one. Okay. So Femi, you didn't logged in. Fine. Rahul? Rahul, you are done? Yes, Rahul. Okay, guys, let's see two more examples and we'll wind up session for the day. This is your homework. Get it in a lowercase. We can also we can also extract folder name from file path. So this is a folder name from this filed path. Like we say some product and blog and say control E. That's it. See, from this file path, we are getting folder. And from this website link, we can also get company name. We say Microsoft and then control E. Okay.
Alan,
Does it works for dates? Yes. But for dates, we can only get year, not months or day because it will get confused with two numbers. You just say 2022 and say control E. Okay, and we have few more examples here. We'll look into these examples tomorrow. Um, yes. Guys, tomorrow, one more day, we are extending for a free session. So tomorrow also you guys join and see the way how I teach. Maybe it will take copy paste special data types. Tomorrow I'll be completing off and I'll try to give you the new sheet. Please, you also listen the old recording like Femi and Rahul, whoever are new joinees, and do with your payments if you are liking the demo. From there, I can give you a quality subject with very good examples and everything. So let's connect tomorrow again, everyone. Okay. Shall we wind up session for the day? Damini, Mohan, Femi, Rahul. Any doubts I can take first thing in the morning. Okay.
Yes. I have one question. Like you said that you provide job assistance. So, what kind of support will include? Like, will you provide any reference or how it?
References or means placement assistance, like we will be referring you to different companies. You have to try and clear the interviews by your own. So before that, we can also give you mock interviews as well.
Okay.
Multiple companies we will be referring on completion of the project and course. Then you should go and give interviews. Interviews would be mostly online only. You don't have to do a walk-in nowadays. Everything got changed. So once it is done, then yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? Damini, Mohan, Femi, and Rahul. Yes, Rahul, Femi, any doubts?
I, I don't have any question. Everything is fine.
That's perfect, Femi. Then we'll try to connect tomorrow, same timings. Okay.
Thank
After
you.
few days, maybe we can get into 10 o'clock batch. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Yeah,
Have
bye
a
bye.
great day, everyone.
Bye.